In addition to just handling the responses from a promise, there's a number of other things that we can do. The first thing I'm going to talk about is chaining promises together. So if you have multiple concurrent things that you want to run one after another, so as soon as one is done, you run another. As soon as that's done, you run another. Promises are very easy to accomplish that. So here, let's say that I have a new command called getChampions command. And what it's going to do is invoke an HTTP request, network request, to go retrieve some JSON data, which is an array of champions. So what I want to do when that's done is I want to insert all those champions. So here's how I would accomplish that with promises. So I want to say on complete, and I want to pass a function which accepts the promise, just like before. But what I want to do here is, first thing I want to do since I'm using onComplete is I want to say, if there was an error, then I just want to return the promise. And I want to end the chain. Something happened bad. Whoever called this, I want them to be notified that there was an error. Otherwise, if there was not an error, then I want to invoke another command. So let's just create a new get or insert champions command, and I'm going to pass along the results of the promise, which let's just say is a query result set, or I'm sorry, a JSON array. So I want to do this. Oops. Var command equals, and then I want to say return command dot execute. Now, this is going to return a promise as well, which is going to return as a result of this function. So this allows me to chain together, the several different asynchronous operations. So let's do this. And then if I wanted to do something else on complete, like just put out a log message that I'm done, something like this. So what happens here is I invoke my getChampions command, and when it completes, either it fails or it completes with a valid result, this function, this closure, will be called, and then I interrogate the promise to see if there was an error. If there was, I abort the whole process. If not, I create a new command that will insert the champions that I got back from this. So this won't, the insert champions command will not run until this completes, because I've chained it in the continuation. And then I create a command passing along the results from my network request, and then I return another promise, which is the result of executing this insert champions command, and I have a continuation on that, which I declare another closure which accepts the promise, and I simply log I'm done. But I could just continue this if I wanted. If this returns some sort of promise here, and again, I'm just making up code as I go just to illustrate concepts, but I could do another on complete like this, and this could go on. So this is the illustration of chaining promises together so that one thing gets done after the previous, and you can chain them all together, and each continuation won't run until the promise that it's based upon completes or errors.